Does the past snag you? Does it feel like it's kind of like this black hole that sort of pulls you into it, and then you start to focus on it and you think of the things that didn't go right and the past pains and the things you missed out on and the bad choices you made, and maybe it's a self-judgment or self-blame or self-pity, or maybe it's other blame. Oh, that person said that, or I hate that this person did this, or that person screwed me over, or and we're angry or we're hurting or upset in some way. Or maybe it's like you want to go do something, but you're like, oh, I think about the past, and I'm like, I couldn't do it before, and it didn't work out before. Whatever game you're playing there, the result is your energy goes down, and you get into a less resourceful state, a more negative state, a more upset state, a more debilitated state. And then how ready and energized are you to go take action and create what you want in your life? Usually a lot less. So do you notice that? Are you getting hooked on the past? If so, I want to share something, a really simple technique that could be extremely liberating for you. Okay, you ready to do it? I'm going to share it, but as I do, I got to step outside because it's about, I don't know, 45 degrees outside right now. Maybe a little less, maybe, yeah, something like that. So let's go out there in a t-shirt for a little bit of discomfort tolerance and say hi to the crows. And it's beautiful out right now. So let's do this one with the oak tree. I love that oak tree. So let's take a refreshing breath wherever you are to help bring you out of the past and into here. Because you know, the past is like a dream, isn't it? Like if you take a moment and do you remember your dreams from last night? Let's just play with this, you know, tomorrow morning when you wake up, take a few minutes, think about your dreams and really focus on them and notice how do you experience the dream when you focus on the past or focus on the dream. And then think about your past. And you'll notice you actually experience it in the same way. It's mental images, it's movies, it's senses, it's feelings. And the difference is when you wake up from a dream, you're kind of like, whoa, that was a dream. And, you know, it depends on your culture. Most kind of modern cultures don't view dreams or value dreams in the way that maybe cultures a long time ago did, where dreams might have been real, significant messages, and there's meanings. Ooh, it's cold. There's a little bit of wind blowing. Oh, yeah. Let's do some Wim Hof. Fully in, let go. Guys working on his tarp back there. Just a great backdrop. That's a big ball that just sits out in our yard killing our grass. Would you like to see other things in our yard? Don't worry, we'll get to the meat of this video. Maybe what we're here to do is be here in this moment and not in the past at all. But look at that. That used to be filled with bubble fluid. Oh God, that's cold. All right. So, past is a dream, my friend. And so here's a little trick to help for you of it. When you notice yourself going to it, there's usually something that was wrong, right? There's something that was missing. Someone should have done something differently. You should have done something differently. You should have had a different upbringing or gone to a different high school or started that thing earlier, invested in that thing sooner, whatever. Okay, so let's say, just as a thought experiment, you did that thing. You had everything just how you wanted it. You had everything you needed. You had every experience you could ever have hoped for. Your parents were exactly how they should have been. Your friends did just the things you wanted. You didn't make those mistakes in your relationship. Everything was just exactly how you'd want it to be. Everything was perfect. What would you do today? What actions would you take? How would you show up? That is the key question. That's the liberating question. First of all, I'm gonna go get warm now. That's the liberating question that will free you from the past and bring you into this moment. So what would you do? What actions would you take? How would you show up? How would you be? Who would you contact? Who would you communicate with? How would you carry yourself? What would you say? Bring yourself into this moment. Because you know what I found when I talk about this with people? There's some upset about the past, and it's like they were upset about how they were in the past. I wasn't enough of that. I should have been more like this. And then I'm like, well, are you living that now? Because what I find is when we're fully stepping into now and living now as we want to be, who we're meant to be, showing up fully as yourself, fully engaged, doing the things you want to do, initiating the projects you want to initiate, expressing yourself fully in the ways that you want to express yourself, enjoying yourself in the ways that you want to enjoy yourself, loving in the ways that you want to love. You turned on, you turned up, you unfiltered, you raw, you alive, you engaged 100% in your life, then the past doesn't matter. The regret dissolves. The lingering dissolves. Because you're fully engaged in your life and you're not living in a dream. So, if you had everything in the past perfectly, just the way that you wanted it, how would you show up today? Share in the comments below, and share this video with someone. Maybe sneakily, someone in your life, you're like, dude, that person's stuck in the past. Hey, check out this video. Might help you. Don't keep me a secret. Let's get this message of confidence and liberation out to the world. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.